Tonight on After Degrassi, I'm kind of in love with Imogen.
You're the best, Imogen.
And Tristan cleaning up his steroid mess? Amazing!
B12.
But next week, though, oh my God.
Please
Don't tell me what to do.
Plus, Sarah Fisher and Christine Prosperi are live in studio. After Degrassi starts right now.
I'm Phoebe, and oh my God.
That was intense. We're gonna show you more of next week's episode of Degrassi. It's pretty scary. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, on a more positive note, everyone's in shock here. We've got Christine Prosperi and Sarah Fisher here live tonight. Will Becky and Imogen connect romantically over the loss of Adam?
Well, I don't know about that, but we'll ask the girls themselves. First, we've got our fave girls here, Degrassi superfans, Natalia and Callista.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for being here, as per usual. Looking lovely. All right, now, a bunch of the storylines got tied up tonight in a nice little bow, warming our hearts. So these are the things that warmed our hearts. At number 4, Imogen and Becky hug it out. Becky begs Imogen to tell her the truth about Adam's last text, but Imogen only shares half the story to protect her from knowing the full truth.
Aww,
It's cute.
it's a sweet moment. Becky feels good now, right?
It felt like only a half sweet moment, because I feel like one of those faces was feeling relieved and feeling heartwarmed, and one of them was like, oh my God, I didn't let this all out and I should have.
I know, but girls, isn't the point, I feel like the point of that is Becky feels good now.
Becky feels great,
Yes.
but at the same time, I feel like Imogen's just going to go on and on feeling like crap. And then when Becky eventually finds out the truth, she's going to feel horrible. 'Cause
Maybe
right now,
she won't find out the truth.
Oh, she will.
She will.
She's grieving right now, and then this is kind of like something nice that she's finally heard in like the news of Adam, and she's like feeling a bit better, and then it's gonna set her back. The minute Drew probably spills the beans about what happened, she's gonna feel like crap.
I want Imogen to happen so bad, you guys.
Still think you saw sparks there?
Yeah, she secretly really loved that house.
Okay.
Well, what do we do in this? If we were these people,
Well,
what do we do in this
That's where
situation?
I'm having a hard time, because I was like, last week, I was like, oh my God, Imogen should confess. But then when that happened, I was like, you know what? I would do exactly what Imogen did, and I probably wouldn't feel bad about it.
She's trying to look nice.
I probably wouldn't feel bad about it, because I'd be
No.
like, okay, you know what? It's just a kiss.
No,
You let it all out of your
was just
system,
a
and if
kiss.
you can't do it in person, you do it over text. Look, I kissed your boyfriend. Sorry, it's out there.
No!
Twitter, send a tweet out.
Imogen is
Let it
giving me anxiety by not letting it out. I feel like every night before she goes to bed, she probably thinks, maybe I should tell her the truth. Like, it freaks
it's
me
not
out.
a big.
And I would want to know too. If I was there.
Natalia and I have small consciences. You guys don't. Okay,
No,
tonight we
indeed.
saw Tristan scheme his way out of a jam, and now he's back to being best bros with Miles. At number 3, Tristan comes clean. Tristan apologizes to Miles for dealing him fake steroids, and Miles apologizes for being a bad friend.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean,
not just sorry, he's so sorry.
that could not have worked out better for Tristan, and I really thought it was going to blow up in his face. I
good
didn't
for
think
him.
that was going to get all cleaned up that way, and it just goes to show you that you can learn anything from a TV show, which is what I truly believe.
Yeah, but this is not a real thing. It's not a real thing, right? You can't just, if you need to take a drug test, you can't just take a vitamin.
No.
So what did we learn from TV? We didn't learn anything from TV.
How to scheme your way out of it.
They're jocks. They sleep through science class. They don't pay attention.
I
to Mr. White.
I don't understand. They were just like, sure, we'll take these. He walks around and he's like, you have fun, you have one. Like, did your parents not teach you anything? Don't take little pills for strangers.
His brother Owen Milligan's a dumb jock, so he knows his market, and he played to it, and I mean, it was pretty genius.
Oh,
Good
like,
for
come
Tristan.
on. But was Miles, like, too forgiving? Like, I kind of felt like he was so angry when he first found out, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, it's cool, you solved it, it's good. Like,
I like all this
I'd
honesty
still
tonight.
be mad.
like all
Everyone
this.
was coming clean, and again, I still, there was a sparkle, a twinkle in Tristan's eye there.
Okay.
after Miles apologized, so
There's not
just like
always a twinkle.
There's a
like
twinkle
Miles.
in everybody's eye tonight. Am
Oh
I
my gosh.
right?
Okay, tonight we can all agree it was nice to see Claire come clean, but who would have thought Zoe to be the voice of reason? At number 2, Zoe forces Claire to confess. Zoe refuses to go along with Claire's lies, forcing Claire to confront the truth. Can we all give a little...
This was all done for the most selfish reasons because she just wanted her own lies to be published.
And she didn't want to look like a loser.
Exactly. But the best part is that it did all work out for Claire, thank God, because she doesn't have time for this as well, like we talked about. Like, she's too much on her plate.
Yeah.
So.
I know, but I just feel like, first of all, in the real magazine world, people, broadcast, print journalism, this wouldn't happen. Like, you do not get a second chance after fabricating a feature story.
But that is in the broadcast print journalism world, and you learn that when you go to college. Claire is a high school student.
Yeah.
She has not learned the ins and outs of the journalism world. She's trying to learn them now. So this is a learning experience for her, and that's what Meredith tried to tell her, which is really nice.
And good for her for coming clean. You know what I mean? She had the guts to go in there. And Meredith, who I thought was going to be this psycho biatch, was like, you know what, Claire, you really have accomplished a lot. You've really overcome a lot. And I was like, I like you, Meredith, now.
Well, she sympathized over the cancer.
No, don't pull the cancer card. I feel like for Claire, that's really beneath her.
No, but with Meredith,
She's really saying it how it is.
Yeah, with the Meredith, it was an appropriate time. When she pulled it with Zoe, it was like a bit like, come on, girl. Like what Zoe said. Zoe's like, you can't do that.
Okay,
But
well, we're going to keep talking about this. This was the news, of course, we were all waiting for.
And at number 1, Claire finds out she's cancer-free. Claire and her mom breathe a sigh of relief at the doctor's good news.
I told you so.
Yes, you did.
Slap me on the lap. Call me a doctor.
Can we get this girl a medal or something?
Me and Meredith get gold stars.
She does still have chemo brain, though, so she still does have a lot to worry
take
about.
chemo brain over cancer coming back any day.
For her, she's like this perfect student, and she's starting to forget things. She's going to keep forgetting things with this chemo brain.
Yeah, but
I don't think it's a full sigh of relief.
But stress helps, like stress makes you forget things because your mind is just all over the place. And knowing that you don't have cancer or the possibility of cancer happening, that would take a lot of stress off your brain, which would help you remember things. Like it's going into her.
Like,
little
remember
relapse.
that your boyfriend has a really hot Victoria's Secret model roommate.
And she didn't even ask to see, so now she can clear her mind and really nail in on Eli and get him to spill the beans.
And good for what?
No, well, she has a really positive attitude.
Yeah,
now.
that's what I was going to say too, Lauren.
Positivity.
Feel good. She's like, let's just live in the moment now. We're going to go do some yoga. Namaste. Oh my God. Okay.
Thank the Lord. Okay, thank you, Natalia and Callista.
Thank you.
Coming up, so exciting, Christine Prosperi and Sarah Bishop will be here live on After Degrassi. Plus, more about next week's horrifying, most terrifying.
Oh my gosh, it's probably the worst thing
You'll ever finally lost it. Look at this. We'll talk about that.
This
come back.
Screw up.
Tristan,
I know. But I was so worried.
how many times do I have to tell you? Reenacting West Drive plots will never solve your problems.
West Drive is filmed before a live studio audience.
We need to talk.
Talk? Why do we need to do that? Can't we just go home instead?
Nope. You're gonna stay right here until I'm done talking. Somebody's dealing roids and jeopardizing the entire team.
They're fake. The drugs, they're just vitamin D tablets. No steroids, just a sunshine vitamin.
Why the hell are you dealing fake roids?
To protect my friend.
And what is your friend gonna say when he finds out you're ripping him off?
How would you ever find that out?
By passing his first drug test? Here.
So what should I do? I need to get them off the fake drugs without them realizing they were fake drugs. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think you're totally screwed.
So in this episode, there was so much matching. Claire and Allie, when they're sitting side by side having coffee, one is in all red and the other is in all purple. Red and purple, red and purple. Why don't you take some style advice from Imogen? She's not afraid to change it up or even take some risks. Okay, so hold up. These security passes are killing everybody's buzz, hanging around everyone's neck. They've got to go. And I don't know who I need to talk to about this, but I'm about to find out. Security! Security!
I was so worried.
Where's Waldo? Oh, there he is. It's Tristan in the red and white stripes. I did love the pocket, but then again, we did see him in stripes one more time with the blue and white. Can someone get this boy a plaid? One thing that I did love in this episode were Zoe's sparkly cowboy boots. Ooh, girl, love me some bling.
I could hug you.
Claire, God bless you, honey. But Fashion 101, we don't want to be dressing like our teachers. I did like how Claire showed a little cleavage in that dress. Va-va-voom. Ooh, Lottie, sister needs a manicure. What? Becky, I love the blue dress. Don't be afraid, though, to put a statement necklace with it and jazz it up a bit.
Next time on DTV, an investigative report on a third-floor vending machine.
So what did you guys think about Winston's style? For me, he won the style award with that bow tie and the plain shirt with the collar and the cuff that matched. It was perfect. Genius. Kudos to you.
Oh yeah, welcome back. And our guests are here on the couch, Christine Prosperi and Sarah Fisher, everybody.
Speaking of style, we were just watching a little style breakdown there. Break down what you guys are wearing. Always stylish girls.
Thank you. I'm Mendocino, and I think
I'm Mendo too.
yeah, we're
Did
both.
you coordinate?
No,
Maybe.
we just film a lot of scenes together, so we're kind of getting that.
Oh, holding hands.
We decided,
Let's talk about this.
well, we decided like we coordinate our outfits to match kind of because we have to sit beside each other, right? So I thought maybe they coordinated. I think we did. I think we both.
And we're trying to step it
did
up.
good.
Looks good,
We knew that you guys were coming, so we're like, how do we look as good as them?
So here's the thing. What we need to talk about, Degrassi-wise, is last week it was brought up by our superfan Natalia that she thinks, and I think she wants, a Bimogen relationship. That Becky and Imogen will happen. What do you guys want? Do you think this could work?
Okay, my thoughts on this. I think I love Becky to death. I just think Imogen needs someone new in her life. I feel like she's had all these sloppy seconds, and I'm not down. She just needs a hot new relationship that has nothing to do with like any character on the show.
Interesting.
Do you guys agree?
You need a breath of fresh
Yeah.
air.
Thank you.
I'm down with
What's your
that.
take?
I think after everything Becky's been through over the summer, I think she just needs a really good friend. Like, I think she just needs someone to be there for. I don't think she should be jumping into any new relationships. But, I mean, it's Degrassi, so you never know. Never know.
Yeah, you never know. Okay, we've talked about the drama inside the Degrassi halls. We want to hear your take on some of the drama that's going outside the Degrassi halls.
So first up, it is the Kim-Ye relationship. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West got married earlier this week, and of course, these are over-the-top people. They don't do anything small.
No, they do not.
So it was in a stadium that was rented out. It was crazy.
Ball in.
What would you guys want? I mean, is this considered romantic or tacky, and would you want this kind of thing?
Yeah.
Like, no.
Really?
You don't think it's romantic?
The only thing I think that was really romantic about it is that her whole family was there, and I'm sure his whole family was there too. I think that's really, really sweet.
I like that if it's like maybe after. Do you know what I mean? Like have like an intimate thing.
Okay.
And if it's something personal, like the first like place you went to on a date or something, but like never in a restaurant, because then you can't cry and like scream cry. Like that can't happen if you're in a restaurant, right?
Football stadium is like so Kanye though. It's like humongous and Kanye is just
Part of me feels like it's kind of just for show, though, right?
Well, there
Just keeping
were
up with
cameras.
the Kardashians show. There are cameras there.
So if you were proposed to, like, let's say you're not Kim Kardashian or Kanye, but like your boyfriend proposes to you at the baseball game in front of everybody, what do you do?
I mean,
Say
hopefully
no.
you're saying yes at this point. Yeah, like
Embarrassing.
you can cry. I think it's a good moment.
Yeah.
I mean, anywhere it happens, it's a happy moment.
If
for
it's
me,
the right
so.
person, then it's good.
Girls like their jewelry, and she apparently picked out her ring. Is that a do or a
Yes.
don't?
I think don't.
Yeah.
Someone agrees with me over here. I don't know who it was. I think don't, only because if the guy doesn't know the right ring, then you shouldn't be marrying him.
Yeah, good
right?
point. Good point. I agree with you, Sarah.
I think the guy should have enough sense to. Yes, I think the guy should have enough sense to go to your mom and be like, hey, What would Christine
Yeah.
Very
like?
true.
So then
It
it's
needs
kind
to
of a
have
surprise.
meaning.
Yeah,
It should
it's
be
a
like the
surprise.
grandma's ring or something.
I like when people like change it to be like really personal. Like they don't just pick a
Totally.
ring, they like remake it or whatever. I'm like, that's cute. I like that.
Yeah.
You guys are on it.
Okay, next up is Kelly Clarkson. She got married over the weekend to her longtime boyfriend, Brandon Blackstock. They're very cute.
They
We
are
love Kelly
cute.
Clarkson. She's one of the sweetest girls
Yeah.
probably that I've ever
Yeah.
met. But get this, she apparently didn't invite her mom to the wedding. Is there ever a point when you don't invite? I would never do that.
That's like
Not
devastating. I think if I didn't invite my mom to my wedding, even if it was like a small eloping kind of thing, it's just like your mom's there with you your whole life. Why wouldn't she be there at your wedding?
It's
She birthed you, for goodness sakes.
you, for God's sake.
Like you should be disowned if you don't like bring your mother,
Yeah.
right? Like my mom would be so upset. I would never even think about that. But I mean, different situations might
Yeah,
be like,
you never know.
I totally get it. But I mean,
There must
I'd
be a
be
reason.
sad.
Well, we're just
Yeah,
like, there
there's
must be
something.
reason.
There has
to be
something
something.
going on there.
Because she should be the one person there, even if you elope in Vegas, she should be the one person.
Yeah.
Someone has to be a witness. It should be
Someone
the
needs to
mom.
be fixing your hair before.
Exactly,
holding
not
up
the
dress, and you have to
stepbrothers.
pee.
Okay. Yes.
Above.
Okay, another pop star we want to talk about is Katy Perry. She told W Magazine that she's had a crush on her boyfriend, John Mayer, for a long time.
Whoa.
I like that. I am pretty open about my life. I think that's okay, but do you think she should be so public about everything that she does?
I just feel like everything's public nowadays.
Yeah.
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 Not that it should be, but I mean, I feel like stuff gets out there either way
Yeah.
sometimes. So like,
She's gonna write about it in a song anyway.
On again. They've already been off again.
I didn't even
and
know
now
they were
on
back
again.
together. I
That's what
had
I
no
mean.
idea.
So why be so public if you know like it might not work out, God forbid. But also
Yeah,
with
true.
the stuff with Russell Brand already, it's like
Yeah.
you gotta learn a little
That's
bit
really
of a
true.
lesson.
But I mean, it's John Mayer. He's hot. You want to
I
show him
don't
off?
mind
You want
that.
to
Right? You're like,
she's like,
right?
Well, that's a whole other issue.
He's a guy playing the guitar and he can sing and he's like, gorgeous.
yeah.
pretty good, pretty
Together,
good.
I feel like they're gonna change the world together. They're both very positive. And have you listened to her new album? It is so good.
Our last
I like them.
Our last story is about Reese Witherspoon, who was at the Elle Woman in Hollywood Awards. Her BFF, Chelsea Handler, was emceeing and presented her with the award. And Chelsea joked about Reese's alleged public drunkenness and her husband's DUI. And Reese and her husband were laughing their butts off in the audience.
I wouldn't expect that. No, I wouldn't expect that kind
No.
of reaction from Reese. First
I
of all,
wouldn't either. at
That's a
all.
really serious topic, a DUI. It's
Yeah.
not something to be like laughing about. Like,
Yeah.
in front
And what
of
does that
everyone.
show about both of them if they're both think that's funny? You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's not giving a good example to other people who look up to her.
You know
I love her. Like I'd never expect
But
that.
think about this. It's so funny because Chelsea Handler and Reese Witherspoon seem like they wouldn't be a likely pair, but it's more like because
Yeah.
Reese is a
Right.
goody-goody and Chelsea's like a badass.
bad
And it's
baddie.
like they both must influence each other, so Reese must be actually more of a badass than we think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe she's
I
a little
hope
bad
not
girl.
though. She's the cutest.
No, she's
the legally
America's
blonde
And what
sweetheart.
do you do? Give your friend a stink eye when the camera pans over
Right.
and you're in the audience and you're like, not funny,
You're in
and
the
that
heat of the
causes
moment.
even more
Yeah.
drama, right?
Yeah.
I just think maybe even like no face, just blank. You know, like just don't make any comment, just leave it
Or a little smirk.
safe.
Some little like political
Awkward
like,
laugh or
slant.
something.
Totally. Well, you can come back and talk about, entertainment and celebrities with us anytime you like.
Thank you.
All right? And we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see if Bimogen's gonna be a thing.
Bimogen. I've never even heard
I'm
of
down
this.
for the name though.
I'm
I
down.
like it. I like it, right?
So have you guys watched next week's episode at all?
Do you know what happens?
Because we haven't watched yet.
Okay.
No
We
one
didn't
else has
watch it.
watched
We
yet.
haven't
We're
seen it
actors
yet.
aren't told.
We're getting a little scared because finally, like this isn't a secret, we saw it already, but things blow up between Allie and Lee.
Oh my gosh.
See?
That was our, we
We did see this.
Well,
You
I
guys
think
all
that's
went
all
there.
you need to know, right?
No idea.
You'll all die. It's so good.
I hope we don't die.
Like, it's
you'll
okay.
be
I hope
close and then
nobody
it'll be okay.
dies.
I hope no one dies. Does someone die?
No, it's
I
like,
didn't just know.
no, it's fine. But like,
Into
holy
it,
crap.
though. We
Yeah.
have to sit down.
Yeah,
When we
they,
watch
they
it.
killed those scenes. Like they were
Did
fantastic.
they kill the
They
scenes?
killed
Okay,
the scenes.
stop.
All of them.
Is Allie gonna be okay? I mean, it's just like such a hard thing to watch Allie go through
I
as
mean-
someone who's had so many boy problems.
Allie's
right?
gonna get through it. But
Yeah.
there's gonna be some bumps.
It always does.
on the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, ladies, for being here. Thank you so much. If you want to be so lucky as like us to hang out with Christine and Sarah or any of your other favorite Degrassi cast members, you can make it happen by going to mtv.ca/ RBC to enter.
And I've been to the set, and it is super fun, so you're in for a treat. Now coming up, we just talked about it. You saw Christine and Sarah's faces. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Next week's episode of Degrassi is shocking, and we're going to reveal more of it when we come back.
It's like
this.
Yeah, it's horrifying, it's terrible, it's disgusting, it's revolting.
But we need to watch it because it's our favorite show, and we need to be there for people like Allie, not so much Leo.
We haven't even watched it. We watched that little part. We were like, oh my gosh. And Lauren was right all along.
We're going to see a little bit.
I was
We've got more when we come back.
Twitter or Facebook?
Facebook. Definitely Twitter.
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 I would have to choose Twitter because I don't have Facebook. I think I'm the only person in the whole world that doesn't have Facebook.
I have Twitter, I use Twitter, but I'm just bad at it.
It's just a simple one-liner, whereas sometimes people can get carried away on Facebook.
For an example, I have this older girl on Facebook. She probably won't watch this, so I'll say it. And she's like, every day, she's like, baked my muffins, did my laundry, now going home. What a day. And it's like, no one cares. Like, really, honestly, who's sitting here like, I wonder what...
Your Facebook is so...
I know, I have the same photo from like 2009. Like, legit, I'm like, I'm 7, what's up?
No one cares to really sit there and read your 2-paragraph status. So yeah, I like Twitter better. Makes less people angry.
Drake and the Raptors. I think it's pretty genius.
I love that.
I saw it coming like forever ago.
It makes total sense.
Drake. What? Is that a joke?
I love Drake. I'm a huge Drake fan, and the fact that he's supporting Toronto and the Raptors, that's awesome. All we need to do is start winning games.
Yeah, I think it will help. I mean, he has a huge following.
Oh, he's actually going to be, has he ever, oh, I guess he played basketball in Degrassi. So he has a better chance now. He was like kind of in a wheelchair before.
If the Raptors, where not a lot of people want to come here because it's Toronto Raptors, nobody ever wants to be there, but he's now being like, I like this. I like Toronto Raptors, so you guys, people from the States, these amazing players, come here. Maybe his success as a rapper will carry into the Raptors. Oh, that makes sense. He's a rapper promoting the Raptors. Okay, I get it now. It's all coming in.
That's, what? Oh my God, people. Like, I was like, there's no way. Oh my God, I won't fall for anything.
Welcome back, and it's actually Drizzy's birthday today, so happy birthday to Drake.
Hello, my friend.
Yes,
he's not watching.
He's playing a show. Anyway, thank you to Christine and Sarah for coming by the show. They're always so lovely.
Yes. We are going to show you a little bit more of the Allie and Leo interaction in a minute, but what do you hope happens next week, Lauren? You always have such great
aside
predictions.
from that, I'm excited now because Becky is going to co-host Degrassi TV with Winston.
Yes!
And I'm excited about that because I think they are going to make a really good duo.
I think so,
Winston's
too.
funny, Becky's a little more serious, but he's going to bring her out of her shell.
She's got spunk inside of her, I think. I think they're good together. I want to know what's going to happen between Eli and Claire, because Claire are meant to be together.
They are.
Who's this Lenore? I want to know more about her. Okay, 7 more sleeps until this.
That's all I can do? Work in some coffee shop?
It's not what I meant.
Yes, it is. Don't worry, Ali, I understand. Yeah, I'm your stupid boyfriend.
I never said you were stupid.
You're filling out forms for me, making plans for me. Obviously, you don't think I'm capable.
I was trying to help.
Well, I don't want to help.
Leo, calm down, please.
Don't tell me what to do.